Good morning, beautiful people. Meat Freaks Barbecue. Good morning, Wanda Smith. Asaya Aquil, Philly for Life. New VIP room, Flint Cast. Mr. Thomas. Kobe Fatty, aka Elizabeth P. Finney. Good morning. Good morning, family. Let me get the shit going. Cassandra Scott, Lil Mama, Grand Rising. KZ114, Debbie Clark, Marshall Green. Good morning, beautiful people. And if I didn't say it, I'm going to say it again. Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney. Maria Carter, what it do, cousin. L, the Golden Child Sharp, good morning, good morning, good morning. Eartha Logan, good morning. Unapologetic, good morning. Michael B. Vicente Dave, good morning. Let me get this video out to the people that need to hear this. Get it right here. Hey, Trail.
Yeah.
Oh, we good. Hey, how y'all doing, family? Let me see. Tasha Lynn, Avis Hopkins, Michael B. in the building. Good morning, good morning. We tapping in on the Rumble side and the Twitch side. We're gonna have to do some Twitch Rumble one day, Trevor. We got to figure it
Yeah.
out. Go over there and talk to the people. Sherry Allen, the beautiful Sherry Allen. Good morning. Let me get my share game on, family. Y'all smash that like button as y'all coming in. It's time to make this thing pop. Salty Chef, what it do? It's time to get busy. We can't keep playing around no more.
No.
It's time to get busy. It's things we gotta do. We don't need to be playing no more. Let me send this to these intellectual brothers I'm sending this stuff out to. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get busy and send this to Unc. We gotta get busy. We gotta get to. I know these people just. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me mute me on. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me get my share game on as people coming in hot. Let me get down here and send these to these beautiful people who might like tapping into us. Renee Jackson, that's my good sister from the Shy. Let me send it to all these beautiful people. Ain't no sense to keep playing around. Ain't no sense to keep playing around. I need y'all people to tap in. This is how we make this thing go. Concrete Jungle, what it do? As y'all know, I try my best. I'm really working on getting Winters here. I gotta wait till my good brother Jeff Johnson tap in. Kamala Buford, good morning. Sertha Henderson, good morning. Eddie Gray, for people who don't know, that's the good brother from Charlotte, the 704. Y'all check out his podcast. I don't know if I pushed the wrong button. Y'all know I'm asking y'all to tap in with me. So how y'all beautiful people doing this morning? I done shared it to the people I think it's gonna get to. And who's wanna get in here and let me see who did I miss? Did I miss D? Tell them smash that like button, Miss D, as they coming in. Smash Lawana Terry, good morning. Good morning. Unc Carl Lewis in the building. I don't want to. Sandra Nichols Martin, good morning. I don't want to miss nobody as y'all coming in. Miss D said, smash that like button. Miss Renee Jackson, my good sister, said, hit that like button. We want to smash and hit and share it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all know what time it is. Carolyn Hendricks, good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, you shared it to FB. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now we in all the different places and spaces that we can get to. All is well. I see y'all over there working. Javier Ellis, good morning. Andre Holland, good morning. Y'all know Winter's gonna get here on Winter's time. She got some good juicy story. I'm guessing. RJ Cat, start the match, good brother. Start the madness this morning. What did anybody hear about the celebration that went on We was outside. We didn't go inside. We just sat back. Tony Terry, the good brother tapping in. My good brother tapping in from Miami-Dade County to 305. Best believe it. Jack Barb Harrington, good morning. Kim, good morning. Good morning. This your first time, thank you for joining us. If not, you've been watching, thank you again. My good brother Marcus Fielder tapping in from Fairfield, California. You know, it's looking real rough up here in these Michigan streets right now. In the 810, it ain't all is not well. Jed and came in and Flint and got the people to thinking. Oh, that's what you heard, Neil. It wasn't a good turnout, allegedly. I'm gonna tell you what I seen. It was like, K Michelle, thank you for tapping in. I was there. I thought it would have been probably packed to the hills. You know what I'm saying? We was outside, so Loomy, my good brother, tapping in from Broward County. If people don't know what Broward County is, that's the 954, and that's South Florida. You heard? Yeah, tell them smash that like button, on. Smash that like button. I don't know. Winters, y'all know when she come in late, she probably been up all night getting information. Eleanor Wicker, good morning. Crystal Monique, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for coming to the side where we at right now. Welcome to all the blue members. Nothing but love to the blue members. But I'm saying you Taz Montana tapping in from the 313. Good morning. And I call it T from the D. Sometime I'm gonna leave that alone because she was trying to start some mess yesterday. But let us deal with this, T. I'll move you back up to the front eye. I just got you on simmer. LaWanna Terry just became a blue member. Thank you again, beloved. Thank you. Coretta House. How you doing this morning? Thanks for tapping back in. I see the snowman and tapped in. Good morning. Let me see what Javier Ellis said. Javier said one thing for certain. Jed said he was going to test out the ones because y'all said that the water was already good. Wizard. That's some wicked stuff right there. Now, they know this water not good. Merck 76, good morning. Good morning. I'm telling you. Oh, man. For sure, T, for sure. Nah, listen, you heard Raphael Bird, my good brother, tapping in from the 601. For people who don't know what that is, that's Jackson, Mississippi. Deborah O'Neill, another one of my family members from the 75. You want to get to the D, you got to take 75. How you doing, Deborah? That's that Flint to the D type thing going on right now. I'm just saying. But you said they playing saying the EPA. Wasn't the EPA behind the BS when the water was bad? That Miss D, you hit it on the nose. I keep telling, but you know what? Oh, nothing. Just talking about that the water, how the EPA saying they putting it all over the news. This is something like the craziest stuff. But I ain't gonna. They say it's good. I wouldn't drink it. Drink at your own risk. Good morning, Teresa. Teresa, thank you. Celebrating. She been riding with us for the longest. From the infant stage, as the good ways would say, from the infant stage of 810, there's been a lot of good supporters. I see Denise tapped in. Back to you, beautiful. Good morning, back to you. I see Kenneth in the building. Kenneth, how you doing? How you doing today, Kenneth? I don't like a lot of things they got going on right now, Kenneth. They telling the people that the pipes been fixed and everything good. Did anybody see Melissa Mays there? Did anybody see Melissa Mays? Snow call it Doodoo Gate with the water smelling like. Thank you, Eartha Log, for sharing it. Thank you. Christina Mosley, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in, for always tapping in. Ava Summers, I don't know if you've been a continuous member, but I want to just say thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Lanita Murray, good morning to you. New one, good morning. And then we got my good brother Michael Cooley from the 662. That's Greenwood, Mississippi, if you don't know. They love us down there too. Miss Lewis, good morning. Thank you for coming back. Once you come here, you'll never want to leave. Believe me what I'm telling you. Ooh, who said that? Classy K. Classy K, thank you for tapping in. Let me see who said that. Let me see. Donnell Meredith. Continue blessing us, brother, with your wisdom. Let me see who just said Melissa Mays was lying. I saw her on the news. Okay, she was there. I didn't see her come in. She might be riding in something nice right now. Okay, that was Unc said Melissa Mays was lying big time. Hey, not I said it. Unc, you must have been there. They said, good morning. Don't ever say the Carolina don't love you. I made love for I have made love. Okay, Classy K. Okay. Handle your business then. I know you got love for us. Hey, and the Carolinas love. Shooting the shit T. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cheryl Brody's, good morning. Linda Childen, good morning. Sunflower 34, KC Deborah Luna, good morning, peoples. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the blue side of this thing that we call the morning bump. So, you last night, she wasn't telling the truth. Oh, Linda, I know you got nothing but love for us. You family, so that'd be like cheating. That'd be like cheating. They're saying if you do questioning, do you got love for 18? That'd be cheating. Y'all get them thumbs up as the Trevor said. Get the thumbs up. We need them thumbs up right now. It's 141 watching. Get the thumbs up. I mean, Unc, what was she lying about, Unc? Oh, you turned it off. Listen, I couldn't. Now, what you saying? I didn't watch it. Oh, she didn't show up. How you gonna throw it? Melissa Mays didn't show up to the event. All right, Renee Jackson, we're gonna figure it out. Don't you worry about it. We'll get it together. Cause I know we're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to send Jed over there by you to show you how you can do it. But listen, you'll see it. Don't you worry about it. We'll make sure you get in. And you've been there from the infant stage to this thing we call 810 News Media Group was put on the morning bump. Oh, no, they said Melissa Mays was at the event. She was at the event. Odie, good morning. We don't want to put that out there wrong. No, she was at the event. But she showed up lying. She showed up lying. Unc said she showed up lying. I didn't. You know what? And that's what I don't like about when they had these things, man. That's like one of the saddest things. They can come up there lie, but you see, if it's true that she went out there and bought her a crib, it's kind of hard for me to say, was you really fighting for Flint or was you fighting for yourself? I mean, that you know, and I get it. And I keep telling people that's here is stuck here. The ones that can go have left. But that's what is so crazy that they calling this a celebrating, but celebration. But when you dealing with, I wish that like, well, they got what they want out of this situation. But yet the people, Grand Rising to you, FAB Queen Warrior. Thanks for tapping in. Sweet Cupcake on break. Good morning. Yeah, she was fighting for herself. It is like they had not, and they celebrating in the water. Like how is that celebrating? Okay, y'all changed the pipes. Do they know they got to change the whole infrastructure? They needed all the pipe did, all the plumbing did into these houses. That is that now it might be on to something. They would say they just don't want to pay. But that is crazy. Hey, this would Debbie, right, Mickey. Melissa Mays was running around telling everybody, don't pay your water bill. Yeah, now they're taking people homes for that. Wow. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. But see, what I get frustrated with, we have put these people out here. And that's what is sad about this whole thing. Like, even with me dealing with these people, they have put these people to us like we thinking these people was good people. And when we finding out these are not really good people, that is really what's crazy about this whole thing. Somebody just sent me something. Like it's just like this is really like crazy. Did I just get sent something? Hold on, let me get this together. Like this whole thing is crazy. Winter's running a little late, family. She had some Taco Bell. I'm just here to say it says she's running a little late. Her stomach is hurting. So we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna pray for the sister. But she said she would be on her way. Nah, I mean that is cold blooded, but I said back to what I was having to check my phone. That was the sister said she was on her way. What I hated that they presented her to us like she was a fighter. Like on certain things, now I can understand like why Lydia McNeely. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. If I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. Words are hard on me some days. Some days I'm like Einstein, and some days I'm like Frankenstein with the vocabulary. Straight savage. For sure. I know this is what is so crazy that they Lumi. I'm with you with that. My bad. When I was pausing, I was reading the good brother Lumi. He said they're definitely not smart to celebrate clean water after Jed threw an uppercut in the city about the bad water. That's why I'm telling you, like it is crazy what they doing. They Lumi, this is crazy, but this is how they play the resident. Hey, you know what, Debbie Clark, you never know. And this just from a resident, and I believe that was part of her agreement to get everybody not to pay their water bill so they lose their homes. Look, house. You see how crazy? And here we is. Got to pay membership. Welcome to the blue side, and here we is. Welcome to the blue side. By Teresa, the gifts that keep giving. Welcome to the blue side. What would my sister Renee say? I'm here to tell you cancer isn't a joke. I had it, and my nephew is losing his battle as we speak. And for anyone to celebrate, that just doesn't care about what the people that cancer that has cancer and feel just said. Crazy, Renee, sister Renee. I'm telling y'all, and I hate to get on here and say that. What's up, Woody Wood? People who done lost family members from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got sensitive. Like people is like they desensitized on the hurt. I guess people used like, well, we gonna die anyway. It's like how these people celebrating this, even with this going on. Like people should be feeling some type of way. What you mean? And like I said, and this is allegedly far as her buying a house out in Fenton. You was talking about saying the people that got the money stay out that way. And soon as you got your money, you ran out that way, allegedly. I mean, crazy. It's just downright diabolical. Yeah, how you come in late like you just don't care no more. But I don't care neither. I don't want to. I don't want to hear. I don't just go on over there. Don't get now. Get now. My granddaddy used to say before he pulled the belt out, go on over there, get now. Omar Thorpe, good morning.
I got to share, mister. Did you
Hey,
share?
thanks for tapping in. I shared it to all the people that like me, all 157 and got it. I send it to them.
I want this chair to go down slow so
I'm
bad.
waiting on my brother Jeff Johnson to tap in. We got Hatgate. Tito.
Hatgate.
Yeah, Tito ain't sent Jeff stuff yet.
Or Maurice. Maurice, I'm coming to bring you your stuff
Yeah, nah,
myself.
I gotta get that. But Tito, I've been calling Tito since 7
See?
this morning.
See?
Got me looking bad,
Got
Tito.
us looking back, Tito.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Just letting you know.
Throw that, you gotta make it right, Tito.
Make it right, Tito.
Get that together.
We gonna put you in that casket and roll you down them bumpy streets.
Oh, you gonna have a no-fly zone in Flint, Tito.
Now we will issue a no-fly zone in a minute. All we need is snow entertainment. And 8:10, your ass won't be able to come to Flint.
Them little Newport smoking days is over.
Done.
Michelle Smith, aka Ann, in the building. Good morning. I'm hoping you get yours too, Kobe. Elizabeth P. Finney Winter. You supposed to get that together.
I turned over everything that I had.
Yeah, I turned mine over too.
I turned over my life to Christ.
Nah, you gonna get it together though. But I can tell you this:
What you
when
mean?
Tito trying to go get them, I'm gonna take him to them little stores and let them little youngins get a hold to him. When he trying to go get his little cigarettes, I'm gonna take
them
him
little
to, I'm gonna
YNs.
take him to one of the hooded stores in Flint. But don't
All
worry,
the ones
Jeff,
we
you gonna
passed
get yours.
yesterday.
And did and was a smart man.
Me and Mickey wouldn't go to certain stores. Mickey, we out here in these streets doing that. We got to be
Nah,
rolling
I
up.
only did that because I was with you. I ain't finna have you out there hooping and hollering and they working over
hooping
me.
and hollering.
And they over there working over on me.
I would have helped you.
Yep. Mickey, get up. And I'm steady just getting clucked all over the head. Nah, it won't go like that.
Mickey, you stupid.
But that's what I'm saying. I lost two uncles to it. But what about the people who done lost before that? I'm just saying, Francine Johnson, good morning. Thanks for you tapping in this morning with us. I'm just saying, though, like, you like how they put it all on the news, the water fix? They running with that. And then this celebration is like, it's a kick in the face. That's a kick in the face. And if you, like, that was any of the council members there? That's what I want to know because I didn't see none. I think some people was riding in different cars because they knew we was outside.
Mama Wicker was like, "Why y'all ain't go inside?" I didn't even respond back. I'm like, I couldn't go in there. And let me share in it because I got a whole.
You got a whole spill down
I
on
got
it,
a
but the
whole
real
spill.
But I'm just trying to figure
It's
out
probably gonna get me a couple
calls. Ain't nothing
probably
wrong
an
with that.
invitation to the office.
Well, good. About
Not the
time
mayor's office.
About time you did something. I'm sick of this FBI stuff, friends, brothers, and in-laws. I was ready to shut it down. Like, let's just end it. Make everybody happy. We go away. Just go away because it's coming on every morning. It don't make no sense.
Happy birthday to my big sister,
Ooh.
Lavonda.
Okay, happy birthday.
Pharmacist, remember, if y'all go to Cloud Road Pharmacy and y'all see her there today, if she's working on her birthday, tell the pharmacist happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm all right with the Cloud Road people. See, Donna Omelda said, lost my mama in 2018 from the poison water. I can't stand like that. And they said, Uncle Carl said Melissa Mays was over there just running around lying yesterday.
Well, we seen her on that thing. We didn't hear what she was saying, but let me write that down. Who said that about
Renee Jackson
Donnell
said,
Meredith?
she said hello. Sister Renee said hello.
Hey, my sister Renee.
She didn't say all that. She just says,
that's what she wanted
Winter
to say.
Say hello to Winter. She said, my beautiful brother Mickey, good morning. She put beautiful on mine.
Beautiful?
Facts.
You want to be called beautiful?
I don't care. It's coming from a woman.
Only
Miss Spring Heron, good morning.
You is the heart of a woman.
Nah, it's this table and these two monitors in front. That's for saving you.
Let me share.
But do something.
And let me get these likes up, y'all. We got almost 200 people watching, and we ain't made it to 100. Have you remind these people that we need to get some likes? It's cold. My nose is running. My legs is hurting. I just want to get in the bed.
You brought that. I'm over here hacking right now. All that hacking you was doing yesterday got me coughing this morning. I can feel it coming on. That's when I know they praying on me. I'm trying to figure
Who
out.
was hacking
Daryl
yesterday?
Schumo, good morning.
Yeah, I knew you
I'm
was gonna
trying
do
to
it.
figure. You was doing all that hacking. I'm trying to figure out which one of them praying on me to get sick again. But I'm vitamin up and my good. I drank my tea every morning.
It's hump day.
I'm a little down.
You a little down?
Yeah, I'm tired. I've been listening to so many people lie to me. I'm trying to hear some truth now.
Well, wake your cockeyed ass up and let's get to it.
Cockeyed, right? Hey, man, I got a council person following 810 now.
Who?
Following the page.
Who? Jonathan Joy.
Nah.
That's our council
Sir
person
Gregory
from.
said, Mickey, do you think Jed coming to town caused them to react and say the water is fixed? Yes, probably so. Probably so. They done probably did everything. They didn't. Yeah. They trying to get wins. They said almost completed. Ain't that what the news said? Almost completed.
Let me write that
Who
down.
said completed?
Cause I gotta.
Because when it
I'm gonna
almost
say that.
completed.
I got. Listen, I'm trying to share, and then before I go on to Trevor's rant, 'cause that's what I got, a rant. Who else I got to share to?
Man, look, we got to go in executive session. Hold on one second.
Executive session.
Yeah, I got some stuff. We back now. What's
Somebody
up?
introduced me to that man.
They did.
No, somebody need to. I need to meet him.
Who? Trill?
No, Ock. I want him to come throw that shit out again. I'm gonna say, Ock, come here. I know where he come throw this shit out the door again, Ock. Since he didn't feel you the first time when you threw his shit out,
Man.
I want to meet Ock.
Man.
Somebody let me know where I can meet Ock at.
Cut the crap.
I want to meet Ock. Is he a beat your butt?
I don't know. I don't know the brother.
I want to meet Ock.
You stay in some BS. I see. You stay straight in BS.
I want to meet Ock.
Yeah, but we're gonna go and get it together.
I'm still trying to share.
You still trying? Nah, we ain't muted no more. Okay, Carol K say Neely keeps saying it's completed. Neely that man don't do nothing but lie. I don't. That's why I don't. Oh, okay. So no say from Beecher.
Okay.
That's why I don't. Man, listen. Neely get on there when he talk. I know he ain't telling no truth. Has he ever told the truth? Christy Coleman, good morning. He did.
Yes.
Yeah, but he lied to you at first.
Right. But we knew exactly the truth.
Then when you ran into him again, he said, "Nah, I ain't never coming on."
Yeah.
He lied. Yeah, I'll come on. Lied in the church. That dude lied in the church and told the truth in the church. You know he's something special. Tell him again, Teresa, vote their asses out in 2026. I'm telling you, he done did such a bang up job with this city. And maybe you can vote out his cohorts too.
That's saving you. That's No Name song. What's up? Shouts out to No Name. Is he on here?
No, I think he on here. I'm not for sure.
No Name, that's for you today, baby. The only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman.
If I didn't say it, Christy Coleman, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. She coming in from Texas. I have to move in a minute because I got a feeling you finna come over here and just cause a lot of heartaches tonight.
I don't think I'm gonna cause
this
any
morning.
heartaches this
You think
morning.
not?
Nope. Too tired. I am too tired.
Oh my God, no, no, Maria Carter. What's up, Wickster?
What my
She
sister
said,
say?
"OMG, did you see the interview with the lady who had the tree fall and can't afford the $700 to get it removed?" Neely said the tree removal assistance program was
I
closed.
know you lying. It's closed, but he just told the people, what was it, 3 weeks ago when we was over
That's
there at
when he
Gundry
thought.
School? He
That's
was
when he
like, come
thought.
down to the office
That's
and
when he thought LaShawn was going,
was gonna win.
going to win.
Oh, okay.
He was
You
telling me.
tried to tell him.
Nah, he said today. I mean, I'm guessing he's saying it's not open.
Hey T from the T, my good sis.
Oh, no name just popped on here.
Cause No Name heard me singing his song.
I'm trying to figure out what my good brother Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson report to the lector.
Wait a minute, Teresa on here? Teresa.
Yeah, you late?
Oh, so you come back after you celebrate your birthday, huh? You see her up dressed yesterday morning, had her shades
As
on.
she
She was looking
As she
good. And I'm
as
like,
she
where my sis
should.
going?
As she should.
I hope you had a good time yesterday. She like what, a 3-time cancer survivor? Like she
Facts.
should have did it up. And you
Yeah.
look damn good. I think she said she was 70. Girl, please.
And still in the fight.
She was the one who told me I was blind. When
Yeah.
I couldn't see the keynote slip, she said, you may want to go get your eyes checked out.
I knew that. I've been calling you Ray for a reason.
Nobody was listening to you.
That's until you down there took them cars out. But
That's all right.
it is what it is. Emma Williams, good morning. If I didn't say it, I'm gonna say it twice, maybe 3 times.
Get them likes up, y'all.
I want
Get
them
them
up.
likes
I
up.
want them up.
Get them them likes up.
Here you come in with the foolishness, so we see what you've been doing all night.
No,
That's why your ass late.
You's a
That's why
lie.
your ass late right there. This is a family
And
network.
you always taking it somewhere else.
This is a family network. I just want to tell you that if you want.
They gonna turn it into what they want to anyway, so I might as well
Stanley
give
Wood,
them
what it
something
do?
to talk about.
If you want to sit up there and you want to go there, I know a spot where they accepting applications at. Black Lives Matter. You want to go? Leave my peeps alone over there. They trying to make it do what it do though. And as you can see, see. And now here we go.
What?
We on the cusp of Juneteenth. On the cusp.
You think we gonna
On the cusp of Juneteenth.
cusp it up?
Your mayor just blew it with the help of the EPA. First, it was black folks just blowing this Juneteenth up. But now, without even further ado, the EPA has just destroyed Juneteenth.
Damn.
With the help of them people that's going along with the get along, saying the water fixed. Now, this was usually black folks. We blew this. We was gonna blow Juneteenth anyway. Let's just be honest. We knew we was gonna blow that up in Flint, like how we destroyed Black History Month, like how we messed up Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Holiday. It's just what we do here.
This is what we do here.
Valerie Barber.
My beautiful brother Tony Wiggins ain't on here, is he? He posted, he said, how y'all gonna spend thousands and thousands on proms? And that
Marcia Tarpon.
He said them little MFs ain't even got a diploma nowhere in Genesee County. But they been setting them out for them proms though, ain't they?
Sending them out.
Shit, prom done turned into wedding season.
Got them together.
Near.
Got them together.
You better walk down that damn driveway and get in the car like the rest of us did.
Look, cause y'all knew how, your era of parenting, far as like giving
my
these
era.
kids, I'm just saying from your era on up down, and it's like giving these kids like names like Mercedes and Bentleys and Fiat. I'm just saying, giving them type of names. They were sharp, but if you check them GPAs, and I get what Tony's saying, even with Pookie and Ray, they probably had probably a 1.5, but they're down at like $3,000-$4,000 geared.
Balloon arches, walking through. They had what you call them people that be out there in front of the band, be dancing this majorettes and all. They had everything coming down the streets. Helicopters, Maybachs, Rolls Royce. I didn't even know they had that many cars like that in Flint.
And knowing their parents ain't even got them cars. They went out there and got foot.
Man,
how they been playing?
Ain't paid no mortgage this month, but them kids fly. I know Angie got something. Angie, you got something to say about that, though, don't you? Angie, I know Angie got to say, you see all them kids out there and that shit?
Did you see this right here? Y'all don't call president and said black people will no longer have June. We going to celebrate his birthday. Lorna said that. And I see KC said what she said. Channel 12 News interviewed a few Flint resident who said the water is not fixed. Wow. 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 What did Maxter say? Let me get right here what the Maxter say. I know she did some enlightenment when she came through the door. I know she did, son. Oh, what's up, Maxter? She said, hope y'all enjoying this bedroom. Oh, Maxter, yes, I say everything I don't need to look for.
Well, so who said something about the lady with the tree?
Okay, Neely said he was asking the council to help the lady with the tree that fell on her property. It cost $700. She said she didn't have that money.
And guess who going to help the lady?
Who going to help the lady?
Because y'all know I got...
You got it.
Word.
On the street.
My word be 99.9. Guess who's going to help the lady?
Talk to me.
Ed
Taylor. Yep. Blame Ed for this one. Ed gonna go and help that lady.
Ed gonna help. Ed like look, motherfucker. You done already told these people about this tree program. It ain't my damn fault that you can't get the girl across the finish line.
Hey, people.
But you gotta help these people with the damn tree program.
Hey, you gotta put it out there when Ed trying to do
so
all
Ed
that.
like, well, shit, what
send everybody who don't got they $700.
No.
Ed gonna
I'm have
fix
to give
what?
y'all over there 18. I ain't say send everybody over here to me.
You did say that. He can't
I'm
do
helping,
one.
I'm helping the one tree.
You know how
the
them,
one damn tree.
No. These old school rules. Ed old school. You know, you learned this as a kid growing up. Don't get nobody no. We just gonna go with the candy. If you got some gum, if you ain't got enough to give everybody, keep it in your pocket. Ed, you gotta take that $700 back, or we gonna be blamed. We gonna have to boycott your farm now. Mm-mm. You can't. No.
But let me see. But let me tell you, like, cause we give Ed a bad rap.
If he don't get them other people,
cause I heard about it. I heard about this tree and stuff. No. Ed said. You know what Ed said? He said, I send my own workers out there to cut your tree down if the city can't do it.
Hey, family. Ed got, no, you not finna do that. If I didn't get this, damn that, because that's called favoritism. So well, he better do the rest of the people that's coming. He part of this administration to close the door on them people. So Ed got us, y'all. Ed, my motherfucking man, Taylor. That's my guy right there. Said he got everybody. I'm sending everybody to Ed Taylor. He gonna get this right. Ed, a real one. I knew Ed had the realness in him. Shit, y'all crazy. Ed got. Hey, go to Ed. When Ed said it was wrong, blame Ed. We can't blame Ed if Ed gonna get this together.
Uncle Kyle said, shout out to Blame It on Ed. We need a whole show name. Blame It on Ed.
Black rodeo starting to look very fine, Ed. I'm telling you, Ed. I want to come out there. What's up, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis? Ed say he got everybody. Because that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be right.
Ed said he got that.
Ed, you can go from 2 Bentleys to 4. I'm just saying. Because people
He got 3 Rolls Royce.
Oh, he going to 6 now.
He going to 6.
He doing the Jesus work. Now, I do believe Ed is a God-fearing man, Ed. Like, we learned this in school when the teachers say, no, if you can't give everybody, they would take it.
But if anybody...
So send that Cash App. That's $700, A10 News Media Group Cash App. If you can't we'll hold the money till we can get everybody together.
No, but seriously though,
I'm serious.
Ed has put out a call for who knows this lady.
Who do?
Like he's looking for this lady and he wants to help.
What about the other people?
I don't know about other people.
Hey, listen, anybody
but that one particular person that we've been talking about, Ed didn't
he got to do everything. You can't just do one person.
This one person came forward. It's putting out the call for that.
That's not right.
Y'all know who the lady is.
That's not right.
Tell her to contact Ed.
And that lady, let the other people.
Tell him 810 sent her so Ed to know it's the right lady.
Unless it's gonna be other people added to it. Come on now. I've been watching everybody. Little $700 ain't nothing. Don't you know they can blow about 30,000 right now? They ain't gonna feel nothing. They had 97.4.
Snow said that his tree's still on the side of his house.
Call Ed. Snow, get with Ed. You can't afford that $700 neither. Get with Ed. Nah, we ain't gonna do that because Ed a real one. I know Ed a real God-fearing man. So if he got a heart, he'll have one for you too, Snow. I'm telling y'all, Ed, I know Ed wouldn't just do, Ed can at least do 20. And then let's see, Clyde. Clyde can come in, Clyde. We saw your nonprofit.
Oh, yeah, Clyde.
We saw your nonprofit.
Clyde, we did.
And Ed ain't got a nonprofit.
We did.
You nonprofit, so you got to come
on.
on.
We got to go over all
Give something back, Clyde.
We're going to be talking about the nonprofits today at council, too.
Get something back now. I'm trying to tell you, get something back now.
Oh, why about those, brother? So listen,
that cocaine.
I don't do no cocaine.
That's the only time I ever know for people know to be running.
Cocaine.
Because it's the summertime, it ain't winter.
No chichi get
That's just from what I heard. Some say drainage.
Winters, what time is council? It is 5:00 today. Good morning, cousins. Listen. So my thought.
Shout out to Ed Taylor. That's my big homie right now, because Ed getting everybody trees together.
Marcia said you put a lot of faith in Ed. I don't really have no problem with Ed. Sheldon needed Ed. Ed didn't need Sheldon. Sheldon needed somebody to combat Eric Mays. And I've told all of y'all plenty of times before, Ed was the original Eric Mays up there clowning on council. And they were still friends, y'all. They were still friends. You just can't believe what you see for 2 hours on the TV screen or podcast in 1 week. These people got history here in Flint. A lot of long-lived history. And people that ain't been here in Flint, I didn't heard you just getting into politics. After politics, if you know the people and the friendships and where the people come from and who they hung around and who they used to be with, then you know the history of Flint.
Pastor Gaddis, I said good morning to you when you first came in, good brother. But good morning to you and your wife and the whole family, brother. Good morning. I don't want you to think I done left you out. I'm trying to say, I promise you, I was in the Fifth Ward at the liquor store. Dados. So you know what my words I heard this morning. And had a conversation with an old hitter who's definitely back in the position.
The old hitter back
on me, and I promise you, he said drop some jewels on.
But you don't know who he told. I know who he's talking about. The old hitter back.
Nah, I don't. Y'all know y'all people. I know my people. That's how we leave it. Yeah, we don't go back and forth.
Nearly trying to round up the OK Corral.
Well, y'all, he getting the old crew back together.
See, Donnell knew that. Eric Mays ran Ed Taylor's campaign for years. It seemed like he trying to get the old crew back together. When you see Mazon down at council, when you see, I seen Murdoch at a couple meetings. You seen me where? You always see me at council.
I just do that.
You don't see me in the mayor's office no more.
Right.
I don't get called to the mayor's office.
You might have $74,999.
But I can have a conversation with Sheldon. I can have a conversation with him.
Y'all
I don't
talk
believe
all the time
shit
y'all
he
see
said
each
no.
other.
When we see each other.
When we
see each other. But I don't believe shit he be saying when it comes to politics, though. Hell, I don't believe shit he's saying when it comes to anything else. Hardly.
I don't believe him at all.
So
99% of the time, I don't believe nothing he say.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Tony, stop it. Stop, Tony. Stop, Snow. Y'all stop. Stop.
That is terrible right there.
Stop.
Well,
stop.
Look, people are already the
CB said let you know they can't afford the whole damn city.
CB said can't afford the whole city.
CB, you gonna see them little lights behind you.
I'll walk anyway. So you can't just be. I know the law.
You know the law. Shouts out to ATN News Media Group, the greatest producer in the world. Around here, we call him Spracey Sprockets, but today we're just gonna call him
Ed Helping Everybody. That's my name today. Ed Helping Everybody. AKA
Miracle Mick.
Right, because Ed
Mick about to put this miracle all across the city of Flint.
On Ed.
Ed gonna whoop your ass down there today.
If that's what it takes for my people to get them trees to get out there, so shall it be.
Ed gonna whoop your ass.
Listen, all they gonna say it was a hell of a dust up on that elevator. I can tell you. And then we gonna get them trees together. If I win, them trees Ed is gonna take care of all them trees. Gonna take care of them. So to get me out, out of retirement now. You got to be
Marcia,
worth it.
why Marcia said shit, they find out the whole history right here in this chat, and you ain't lying. You ain't lying, because you got folks from all different walks of life and generations in this chat, baby. All over. So this is my thing. Are we doing the weather today? Because it's
Come
cold as
on,
hell
no,
and it's
come on,
raining.
come
It's
on,
cold and it's raining.
give him. Hold on, let me get to you.
You could have skipped over that shit.
Give them the weather. The people needed to hear the music. I'm gonna play it so much they gonna love it.
It's 48 degrees. And right now it feels like it's 40. It's gonna rain all day long. It's cold outside. The rain is cold. My arthritis hurt. My legs hurt. Showers gonna continue this afternoon. High 52. Winds 10, 15 miles per hour, and the chance of rain is 70%. And you really just need to go back home and get in bed. And hopefully one of the council people stream the damn council, and we can just all watch it from home.
Facts. I feel like this is gonna be like everybody gonna leave there with the hacking cough and lying tongue cold for the summer.
Because you know what I did today?
What?
I took my damn mask out and put it on the dresser for this afternoon. I said I ain't about to get sick.
Angie, don't worry about it. Why is it? She said it's 90 degrees in Mexico. Don't worry about it, beloved. As soon as your ass step back in, we've been telling the mayor how you been rolling with us, and he said they gonna put a tell on your ass. You gonna be stuck here for 2 years with us and not taking no vacation. That's enough. That's enough to make you go crazy.
RJK, go sit your ass down. So listen, this is
Angie be Angie out to living though.
She living life. That's her
That's
thing.
for sure.
And
Nothing
living
but
life.
respect.
You gotta love her. Do anybody know about the fire at the store on Carpenter and Clyde Road? They were stocking the store Sunday. I go to the barber shop right behind it. We was excited that we didn't have to cross Clyde Road to go to the store to play the middays no more, right?
Yeah.
But I guess they wasn't excited that the people didn't have to cross the store to go to cross the street to play the middays no more.
You know what it was? They probably looked at it in the gas station. It's just allegedly.
Allegedly.
They looked at it and they probably did the first count and said this gas station don't never make it here.
Yeah, this is our hood.
Yeah, this don't
they
go. They
played their numbers over here.
Right.
But did they have a lottery machine over there?
It might have been number gate. The official Michigan lottery got people really they don't want them on their block.
Was it the store?
That's why I like playing in the streets.
I don't know, Angie, but I want to get my hair cut. Probably tomorrow I'll find out. I have all the information for you Friday, baby. I have the rundown. But this one I want to talk about real quick before I get a call to the pastor's office Sunday.
Come on with it. Let's get to it.
So I might as well go on and get it all
Go
out.
ahead, dear. They don't like you over there anyway.
My Pisca loves me. Miss Spring on here.
Listen, I got bigger fish to fry. You know, well, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Anybody need their lashes done? Let me know.
I put y'all on the back burner too.
Deanna
but I can push y'all to the front because if I find out y'all rolling with Mayor Neely, y'all push to the front of the beef.
What do you mean rolling with Mayor Neely?
Just go ahead.
We're not rolling with nobody.
I've been hearing things. Good morning,
Mount
Rose.
Pisgah rolling with Jesus. You talking about my church?
I definitely got beef with y'all.
We got beef with you too.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Y'all just lied on Jesus. Well, go ahead.
And the tornadoes that tore up Antioch. I don't know if we spoke about that. They tore the roof up on part of Antioch, the tornado that came through, or the wind damage or something, and it knocked down a couple of them poles in the parking lot of Antioch.
Hold that. Jeff Johnson, what up, my good brother? Hey Jeff, I thought Tito sent that off, man. I'm gonna be on. I've been calling Tito since 7 this morning, but I got you, Jeff. We gonna call Tito together. He gonna quit playing with me. Go ahead, Winters. You know, I have to stand up for my brother right there. I told him Tito gonna have a no-fly zone in Flint.
Right. So we still want to issue prayers for the people that attend the Church of Antioch, because the church building is messed up right now. The building is messed up.
So people can't go in there?
All of their parishioners they can't have services in Antioch.
Do it online.
Right? Yeah, they need a pastor too.
I could step in for a second.
Oh, and you probably would fit right in with what they've had so far. And Macedon was it Metropolitan? They fellowship with House of Prayer. I think this past Sunday because they didn't have power.
What is fellowship? I don't know what that is. Michelle Pfeiffer, good morning.
Like where two or more are gathered in His name, in the Lord's name, they fellowship together. Okay. All right. And they was praising God together under one roof. Anyway.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Oh, they had tornadoes in the ATL last night. Oh, I hope
Cicero,
everybody
good
down there
morning.
is safe.
Yeah, prayers for the family in the ATL.
And we've been talking about that store opening up on back there behind them apartments, and JWC said she went to go talk to the man, and he was gonna be doing something new with the store and all of that type
With
of stuff.
Dados.
No, not
that
Dados. Dados is down there on Detroit
Gotcha.
Pearson. This one is right here on MLK, the one that I was telling her about that showed the door open, and she said it wasn't open. Then she said she went and spoke to the person, and then she said something, licenses and stuff wasn't a thing, or I don't know. She talked to the man. He's supposed to be bringing, I don't know. Anyway, she talked to him. That's in her ward. She can deal with it. Anyway, I'm gonna stay in the second sixth ward where I'm at.
That's what you need to do.
So my thoughts about yesterday, I really don't know what the hell they celebrate. I feel some type of way. And
What you mean? What you talking about? I'm lost.
The celebration that they had up at Christ Fellowship Church yesterday.
I'm with you. I'm following you now.
And I don't want to project how I'm feeling off on anybody else. So please listen to what I'm saying carefully. But for my spirit, it did a blow to it. Only because a few things. We've been knowing since 2019 that that Mayor Weaver was 90% done with the pipes. We've also know that changing that little strip of pipe wasn't going to fix the water when you got a whole infrastructure built for 200,000 people and you're down to 70. You know that you're not flushing out the system.
Hold that right there. So
Okay.
they fixed about this much of pipe that they was hollering about, saying it's complete. A little strip.
Right.
Little strip. Thank you, Stanley Wood, with the fire. Just because. Love you, brother. Hold on. So they fixed a little part and they celebrating a little strip of a piece of a pipe. They're still flushing, still running water through the smell like shit.
Yep.
Okay, keep going.
So I'm not sure. Are we celebrating the progress that Dr. Weaver made up until 2019? Or are we celebrating that he ain't did shit since 2019? Or are we celebrating because we just don't know? Because I know Tanya asked, since the state was supposed to be coming in last year to take over, because they said it wasn't nothing else that had been done with these pipes.
Nothing.
So Tanya asked, where we at with the state coming in and taking over? So I don't understand the celebration. So we got the concerned pastors, we got Melissa Mays up there. But what bothers me the most about this celebration is because the pastors is the one that stand up there and look through all of them caskets of the people that died throughout this water crisis and said, ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
You right, Rujo. You got a point with
So what you celebrating? What are we
95 million? Probably the people that got paid off. You find out Melissa Mays got her crib.
And Woodrow, I understand that some of you all are disappointed that we didn't go in and show what was happening. But for me, I don't like to go into a church and play around. I knew that if I went in there, it wouldn't be for the right reasons. I knew it would be just going in there to see who here and talking about this one and what they doing up there and why they saying that. I could see that from the outside. I did not want to go in there and make a mockery of nobody's church. So I thought it was best for me to stay on the outside. That's it.
Somebody at the door.
Nobody's
I
at the
know
door
this
with your
message.
paranoid ass.
You better be happy.
No, cause see, if they would have asked me to leave Woodrow, then I would have forgot it was a church. And see, that's the see when you know things may happen, you don't put yourself in that type of situation. For me, that's what I'm saying. Y'all just gotta respect how I felt about that. Now we went down there, we seen the big old. It could not have been, but it looked like it was AC's big trucks sitting there. Could not have been. But it looked like it was AC was the first person there. I'm just saying.
I mean, but they, you know what? I thought about. I was like, we should have went. I ain't gonna lie.
And Sir Gregory, they were playing around in the church, but that don't mean Winters got to play around in the church.
No, it didn't have nothing. I mean, I should have went in. We didn't go in. I wanted to go in just to see some of the faces that they was gonna be looking if we would have went in, because I know it would have been like how they always do when we show up.
The last time they played around in the church, they took some folks to jail. Remember when the folks went to jail over there at House of Prayer? You don't? I do.
No, I don't.
Tony Palladino and all of them? Oh, I do. No. People holler, it should be some type of separate. And what is they celebrating Melissa Mays for? Like, did anybody ask her about her new house that she got yesterday? Well, I think she didn't get the house yesterday. We just learned about it yesterday.
The day before.
Damn, I'm getting pictures of and what pipes look like. See, this is the stuff that y'all need to bring down to council today.
But that and the water. I pray that some of y'all come down there with that water and put it on them council people tables. I mean, up there on the diocese. And see if they drink a cup. See if the mayor gonna drink a cup of water.
Look at this pipe.
And you think I would drink out of the Flint faucet?
Let me see if I can get this close up.
They see it. Shit, pull back a little bit. Pull. Hey, weak arms. Let me show you something. Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. Weak arms. I'm just saying, right there. Y'all see that? That's a pipe full of corrosion. Pipe full of corrosion.
They can't see that.
Yeah, they can see there's something in it. Send me the picture. I'll put it
Okay, let me see you the picture. Can't do that.
Sister Taliba's in the building.
Hi, Sister Taliba. Sister Taliba gonna be on here tomorrow night with us in a special evening bump edition at 7 p.m. Me, Mickey, and Sister Taliba. I'm telling you, come back tomorrow night. You don't want to miss it. We clubbing all day. Tomorrow morning, we clubbing in the morning with Maurice Davis. He gonna come on here with I Told Y'all So. And then tomorrow night, Sister Taliba, who's coming here to tell y'all to get ready.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I know she ain't gonna you know what? She gonna give it to you straight with no chaser.
No
so if
chaser.
you looking for some chaser.
If you're looking for a feel good show, tomorrow night ain't for you. Tomorrow ain't for you. If you're looking for a feel good show.
My cousin saying I ain't doing this because we family.
Why?
She said all our shit look like that. That's why the home pipes need to be replaced. Do people understand? But y'all went over there, did it celebrating what Melissa Mays because she got her money allegedly and went to Fenton.
Allegedly, my ass.
You know
I
what?
Thought she went
you
to
know, Barb.
Flushing.
We
I
probably
heard she
need
went
to.
Flushing.
We probably need to go to Barb Harrington. We probably need to go to the recount tomorrow. What time is the recount?
I don't know, Barb. What time is it? Because we probably need to be there tomorrow and watch the recount.
These people, but see, the first thing they gonna say is they messy over there. That's what I be getting mad when they messy on 810. They this and that. I can't help it that y'all want to be lied to your whole life. That's what your pipe look like.
So that's what and so I understand Maria yesterday when she said, shit, that's where the protests need to be up there while they celebrating. And like I said, the pastors, they buried a lot of people Legionella, bless you, Mickey.
Thank you.
Bless you again. It was their congregation that was suffering the most.
Man,
It's a lot of older people that had them combined medical conditions. They got hit with COVID. They got hit with this water that just took them out. Some people say when it's your time, it's just your time. But I think the water did help speed up a lot of processes around here. I'm processing people's roll call. And I agree with some other people, and I may get in trouble for this, which I usually do get in trouble for a lot of shit. Now, if you want to roll some caskets,
but they
need to be rolling up to them churches.
But see, they not mad at that, though.
Roll them caskets up to them concerned pastors.
But that's what throw me off with the people. Y'all not mad at that about they going around saying the water good. Oh, our sister Renee said, don't drink. Hold up. It was a drink she had up on here. Let me find it. She said, don't drink this. This stuff is bad for you. Let me find out what she just said.
Mickey, please don't let the people... Mickey, please let the people know about that drink, my brother, so our children don't get a hold to it. What drink? What drink, Mickey?
It's called Neptune's. She said it's liquid heroin. She said it's a drink they are selling at gas station.
Good morning, King Rodney. Ain't seen you in a little while. Where the hell you been?
I didn't know that. Yeah, you gotta leave that Neptune's fixed. It's a liquid heroin. Please don't buy this.
Liquid heroin, Neptune's. Where you get that at?
At the gas station.
Which one?
I don't know. I don't know. They be selling stuff, people.
Man, but it said don't be having no liquor and stuff in it, but it be other shit that be taking you out. Like they got a whole display cases of that stuff.
No, that's like the stuff. That's like the stuff they did with the lean, the scissor when they was having that. You can go get your lean. I mean, like this just show you how crazy it is here. Like it be synthetic, like how they was having that K12, the synthetic weed, all this. It's crazy that they'll even let this stuff be in the stores.
I'm gonna give me some synthetic Ozempic. Cause I keep eating too much. I need some Ozempic. I'm tired of going to the gym.
You ain't even been there. But
that's why I'm tired.
You ain't been there.
I need a fast fix.
You're cheating.
To get these 10 pounds off.
You're cheating, and I'm over here killing myself to get it right.
Wait a minute. Are we gonna find us some stuff they said online we can shoot ourselves up?
Nah, I ain't shooting nothing with. Nah, I'm gonna do it the way God intended. Do some pushbacks from the table. You know what I'm saying? And less eating out. Maybe take a day or two of missing the food.
Well, Mickey, so what do you think about that? So we know what that they having a casket walk, and it's gonna start from City Hall. It's gonna end up over there.
It need to be. Wait
a minute.
Go ahead.
It's going to end up over there at the Heritage and Harmony stage, which I think that's going to be nice. Bring your lawn chairs. I don't know who they're going to have speakers. I'm not on the planning commission. I don't know nothing about that.
If y'all want 810 there, we got to put a budget together for 810 to show up. Maybe guest speaking. Who knows? I ain't never been paid to do nothing. I would love to be there this day. But I do appreciate.
What about them preachers, man?
What you think?
Mickey, I've been going to church my whole life.
I'm going to put this up here with Lauren.
And we will beef back and forth, me and you, about them preachers, but I'm hurt.
I don't see how. You went up there, tried to crash out on me on live on this about them pastors. So I mean... I don't know. I apologize. And I might feel some type of way if you talk about them today. I'm just telling you.
Look, you gonna feel some type of way and crash out of me, but
it's a possibility.
But Mickey,
99.9% on the curve. I probably gonna crash.
The way you looking at me, I kind of believe you. But when it was something that resonated through my soul when Quincy said, y'all ain't gonna tell them about that 95 million you got.
But these is the pastors. These is the people that y'all saying gonna get the people to the next level.
But they ain't the only ones that know about this 95 million. Them people up there on council and administration, somebody know about this 95 million. And people, and I'm hearing now shit, y'all better get to saying something, because I'm hearing about a few people that done got good checks. Good checks.
And 810 ain't got nothing. morning bump ain't got nothing. And y'all think I ain't gonna tell on
810
y'all?
ain't got nothing, but they said them checks started with 8.
Oh, they 8 figures or 6 figures?
6 figures, but it started with the number 8.
800,000, huh? They couldn't even get the full milli.
We don't know if they got the. Maybe that's what
They
the
might have got
celebration is about. They go back to the second half.
Yeah. They getting okay, cool. Bunch of crooks, but
What
that's
is
what I'm
this?
saying.
Maria then got some
Mm-mm.
turpentine. Oh shit, Maria, you know words is hard for the bump. It's frequently available at convenience stores, gas stations, vape
Turpentine.
shops, and online. It ain't no damn turpentine.
I
And
said what I
online
said.
retail has been referred to as gas station heroin. What?
Wow.
They really selling shit like that?
They don't care about the people here. You really think that? That's just like you can go to the gas station and get this thing called Extend. You can go get you. They selling stuff. You can go 4 hours. Shit, take your ass to the gym. Change your eating habit. Slow down your blood pressure.
Mama Wicker, when you see me bring my blanket out, you know I'll be cold.
I'm just
I wish I
saying, it's
had my
really
electric
it's
blanket.
our eating habits. If you change some of your eating habits, you change some of the things that you done, you can. And then what we eating, all this reprocessed food. What do you think?
Well, look what Carol Kincaid said. Where was the casket objections when the protesters from Flint took them to Lansing? They were present for Flint then too. State rep too. Damn frail for her for her office, and she can't see the symbolism. Shaking my head, shaking my head. Where do you find the list of concerned pastors? Should be online on Facebook.
Oh, hold on, I
I
got
know
it.
the president is Alfred Harris from Saints of God's Church.
Oh, ain't that the one that was with Team Liddell when she said Dennis?
Yeah, he had to come back. He came back down there to counsel real quietly and apologize.
I don't know. You know, once you show me you don't do right the first time, I kind of lose faith in you all the other times. You know, he the one did that Negro splaining, trying to get it together. I'll pass.
Well, a lot of people passed, but a lot of people didn't pass. All I know is that we didn't get no $97 million worth of no damn filters. Like, what if Quincy was telling the truth? What if Quincy spilled the beans and said, y'all got $95 million. Why don't you tell the people what you did with it?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me put this up.
It only cost $6.1 million to open the water pause. They didn't do that.
And people want to know where you can go. This for the thing for this. They
What
want
they
to
looking
know
for?
the celebration of life. Flint, one city. Y'all see when it is. The date is Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Starting location where all the madness take place at City Hall.
Hey JoJo, I'm glad you're on here because JoJo probably got some
start
answers
at
for my
4:30
questions.
to 6 p.m. Am I reading that right? Yeah, I'm reading that right. Am I reading that right?
Yep, celebration of life service from 4:30 to 6 p.m. But the time say date Sunday, June 1st, time 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Starting at City Hall. Okay, that you can walk or drive for change, and then the funeral service is going to be starting at 4:30 to 6, and the repast is going to be there as well. Bring a lawn chair, and so yeah. So from 2 o'clock to 4:30, we're gonna make our way from City Hall to the Heritage and Harmony stage over there, and that's when the funeral services will take place.
Show live.
And
Otis Thorpe, good morning.
that y'all telling me to ask Ed about that
JoJo,
95
good
million.
morning.
You know, Ed might tell who got the 95 million if he know. But see, they locked everybody. I don't know if Ed was in on them executive sessions, but they locked counsel and stuff into executive session with this concerned pastor's lawsuit that don't nobody want to talk about.
Because they asked to go to jail. They signed somewhere. They can't say nothing. Ain't nobody going to break that confidentiality.
Wait a
Having
minute.
time.
Deborah Luna said 119 people can get 800,000 from 95 million.
I don't think it's that many people on that lawsuit. But what I did
So
hear
they
though,
can keep a lawsuit locked up like that, and we can't see
litigation. Yeah, I mean because they
the
did.
end of who got what.
Because you don't know what deal's been signed. They probably, that's why they probably, hell yeah, they probably set it up like that. But what
Jed, if you and your people is watching, Maria Carter plans on getting all the food for the repast after the funeral, and she needs a head count.
A head count.
She need an approximate head count. So while we got over 200 people in this chat right now, and I know half of y'all got to be from around the city, put a 1. I'm doing one of Jed's numbers. Put a 1 in the chat if you plan on coming.
1, the number 1. Uno. We ain't say dos o tres o siete. Uno.
Okay, so she said it start at 9. So come around 8:30. What time is that? What day is that? The 22nd? That's tomorrow.
22nd of what?
Tomorrow of May.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we'll be there. We won't be on the show.
What about Maurice?
That's what I'm saying. We got to be here to do the show. We're going to need an affiliate to be there.
How long we think the recount going to last? 1, 2, 3. Why am I only seeing?
About 7 hours.
Why? For 500 votes, they can count a vote a minute.
Shit, it took them 48 hours last time.
Come on, is that all the ones we gonna see?
You know the mayor.
Here goes some more ones.
You know the mayor gonna be like he gonna shut that down.
Linda Chilton said, if you get the money, do you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement? Well, it seemed like they did.
Hell yeah. I believe they had to do that.
Maria said she just gonna go on and plan for about 150 because some people don't want to put 1s in here because they don't want to get
Hell no, they looking at the mayor like he watching. How you doing,
Snow
Mayor?
put 5 in here, ladies. He got 5 people coming.
They probably did a non-disclosure because they don't want them to say what's going on. I can agree with that. I believe they did a non-disclosure.
Yeah, do you know? Can we get some of them funeral things to put on our cars?
Really finna have this mayor mad.
I'm just saying, if they're gonna have a funeral procession, you gotta have.
He finna be mad big time at you.
Well, and Maria said, if it's food, they coming, and they coming, and she ain't talking about no sack lunch either. But I ain't telling y'all what she having because I want y'all to be able to come.
I know they come. We ain't doing no crab boils. I can promise you that. If you think it's finna be a crab boil, don't come.
Oh, see, they coming from Detroit. All right, now.
You know what I might have to do when they all come?
What?
Lock the door.
And get an offering?
Get an offer. I got to get an offering for 810. Lock the door.
Jed said he's bringing 200. Did Jed count everybody? Chicago, we know they gonna show up for Jed.
Yeah, they gonna show up.
They gonna show up and put a barrier around Jed. They's not playing with Jed this time. Y'all will not take Jed back to jail again.
They doing Snow said he doing ribs. The people coming together. Put 2 and 2 and we got a drink.
From Flint. Okay.
I can't say that how Thrill Kill said, if you got a dime and I got a dime.
Well, you know what? You think
we can go get a wine.
Well, why he talking such a good time, you think he gonna show up?
Who, Thrill Kill? Thrill Kill? Don't call my partner like that.
Well, I'm saying, you think the pastor should show up for this symbolism walk?
I don't think he gonna mess with this.
You don't think any of the pastors gonna show up?
He's Demetrius right now.
Okay, so this is Sunday. This is after church. This is for a good cause. Some of the pastors have had family members. A lot of their parishioners have passed away. A lot of their members have had family members that passed away from this water.
See, a lot of them, and I'm not mocking anybody, but a lot of them go to the Job story. Remember when Job lost everything? See, these people remembering that part about it when God gave him everything back. See, they can lose family members, but they feel like they getting money, they getting that back. See, money make people forget a lot of things on how wrong you can be and got done.
I don't know what street this is,
Come
but she
on.
said this ain't coffee. This was water that she put in her coffee cup
Man,
last
you
week.
send that to me.
He said,
Send that
"Send that
to
to
me.
me."
Do me a
This
favor.
is
Send that
crazy.
to me.
And they talking about our water
It's
is
fixed.
okay.
It's okay. They don't think of nothing of us. But send that to me. We're gonna put this up here, courtesy of the mayor. Courtesy of the mayor.
And this is not coffee, y'all.
It is. It's Flint coffee. It is Flint.
This
You know what?
came.
This is like watching Escape from New York. This is like this is like watching like Mad Max, the Thunderdome, and all them old movies when it was like desolate and everything was messed up. I guess we are living in it. You sent it to me yet?
Yeah.
This is we call it here.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I got to switch over. What we call it here is called. I wouldn't drink it, but some say this is a coffee. What happened? Oh, ooh, look at this. Oh my goodness, that's some of that frappuccinos. But this is what the This is how they feel about y'all when they saying everything is clear, courtesy of Melissa Mays and the concerned pastors. You don't even have to boil coffee no more. Mix it up. You can just get it right from your sink. Turn the sink on. Your faucet will drop you some of this lovely coffee that's coming from Flint, Michigan. I heard water supposed to be clear when it come out, but now Flint pipes are pushing out coffee. You already got a coffee maker in your house, but it's gonna smell like boo boo.
It smell like
But I
shit.
mean, hey,
As Rodney said.
hey,
Y'all should tell as many people as y'all can, and we say it all the time, but people need to hear it. They need to hear from the residents, damn it. They need to hear from y'all.
yeah, that's a special brew. That's called Flint decaf.
The meeting is tonight at 5:00. I don't care what meeting it is. It's the finance meeting. We're gonna go over the agenda. But they have public speaking at each meeting.
Each meeting.
They had a celebration last night, y'all. They had a celebration celebrating the people and the progress that they made with this water crisis. So that you either doing one or two things. You either celebrating that ain't shit happened since 2019, or you celebrating that nearly did something since 2019. Are you saying he ain't did shit and you just celebrating up until the point of 2019? Or why you didn't have the celebration if you wanted to celebrate the people? Why you ain't having a 20, 21, 22, 23, 24? You waited until the 2025. And even though it's other people out there that think like me, because I seen the post yesterday where said, well, before you guys get started, these people didn't know that it was gonna that the EPA was gonna denounce the water crisis. But as that little boy say, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
it was.
Yes, they did
he
know
was
that it
saying?
was coming out this month that they was gonna denounce that water crisis. And then you have a celebration. And then you got the news showed up at Christ Fellowship.
Didn't they?
You couldn't get the news to show up for nothing. No forums, quorums. Well, they showed up for a couple forums. But you couldn't get them to show up for nothing. But they showed up for that celebration last night. Why? Because in my opinion, it made the mayor look good. Y'all celebrating the progress of the pipes.
Oh, this for you, Winters. Woodrow. In the chat for you.
Winters, what your pastor Smokey Robinson got to say about the water? First of all, my pastor's name is Reverend Wallace Hill III.
He called.
Check yourself.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was calling Smokey. Bro, do you look like a little Smokey?
Check yourself. And secondly,
until I get my money, I can't do some.
And secondly, my pastor said that he can say what he want to say because he ain't took no money.
Oh, he ain't took no money.
He didn't go to no celebration last night.
He didn't go to celebration.
And he has said it plenty of times on camera, on Sunday mornings live. I don't take no money from downtown.
I don't take no money
so
from
they
downtown.
Can't tell me what I can do over here on Clio Road.
He can and can't do. Ain't he in the township or Mount Morris?
Mount Morris Township.
That's why they can't tell him nothing to do because he's not in Flint.
I'm sure he could get a check from downtown if he was.
But he's not in Flint.
Was.
That money for Flint.
No, what
That's what Liddell said. No.
Charities of Shiawassee and Genesee County.
Liddell said that money for Flint. Now somebody lying there.
Shiawassee is not in Flint.
Liddell said that money for Flint Winters. Now you heard it like I.
Shiawassee ain't in Flint.
Oh, they gave some money to Red Cross in Lansing, so this is nothing new. It's nothing new. Nothing new. Did the Flint Beat report any of this? You got the Flint Beat number. You got Jaquanda Johnson number. I know Jaquanda. No, she quit taking my call.
I never called her back.
Yeah, me neither. That's why she quit taking it. But I know Jaquanda Johnson not going for this. I know she ain't saying the water is fixed. I know she don't believe that. I know the Flint Beat finna be all over the day saying how bad the water. What's up, Real?
Who?
I'm my home. That's my family. Real seductive.
Oh, I thought you said Trill.
Real with an I. Real.
We was about to have a crash.
Shantae, what it do in the building? Yeah, that's. Oh, and they said, Javier Ellis said in third, who still loves Smokey after what he did? Smokey out here bad?
Smokey Robinson got caught up in something?
Yeah, they got a little smoke in a little scandal.
Did he?
Yeah, in a little scandal.
Smokey,
they still gonna lock you up. They don't forget your dirty deeds that you done.
Smokey Robinson?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Smokey got out here. They brought the woman back from the grave to lock Smokey up.
Damn.
She was literally 100 years old. They went back on Smokey.
Oh, okay, Taraji.
What'd she say?
She said she protecting her peace. She not dealing with anyone's unhealed son. Not ever, not anymore.
Who was that?
Because a lot of y'all don't be healed up, and y'all want to bring y'all unhealedness over here and affect our healed bodies.
Well, hold on. What did I... This went all the way off. I don't want to hear about no people that watch Basketball Wives giving no information. Any of that. I don't want to hear nothing from it. If she got more than 10 bodies on her, she has no way to say nothing about nothing.
You know what?
T from the D came through with the $4.99.
Thank you,
Super chat. ABC 12, you suck. Expose all the fake news in Flint. And will do. I'm just saying, though, I'm talking about these independent ones, But I believe it's some hope for the Flint Beat gonna get it together.
You do? You believe that?
I believe we can get it together. They said Smokey been on that Viagra and Red Bull. He's taking a cheat code.
Well, listen. Stanley, I seen your post in here, Stanley. Y'all, they trying to get Chris Swanson to walk with him.
Oh, they is?
And him not saying he gonna walk with him.
He ain't.
He got the shirt that say on Let's Walk, but him not saying he gonna walk with him.
Well, you know what? I'm looking at what Carol Kincaid. She said, we were not saying the water good. Who's saying the water good, though?
Well, who's saying the water good? They had a celebration saying that the water is good.
I know we ain't saying the water is good. I hope they get it together too, real, but we not going to get it together here until we can.
The EPA said the water is good.
They was the main ones who was saying it was all right back then, allegedly, right?
Right. They the ones.
So you gonna go back to the same? Listen.
Well, hell, they going to the state to help us, and then was the people keep saying go to the state, and they the same ones that poison us.
That's like that's asking your rapist for a fair trial. He raped you, so he gonna give you a fair trial. I'm just saying this is like the madness. Facts. Like, you going to the come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like
Let me stop. EPA said we passed the test. I guess they do pass the test when they put all the other shit in there that's outweighing the TTP, 1, 2, 3Z and all the other stuff.
I gotta put this up here now. Eleanor Wicker, in case y'all looking over there, I know y'all probably watching. Now, this is what people be trying to tell y'all. Why did Weaver go if she believed the water's still bad? I'm confused.
Was she there?
I'm guessing she was there. Yeah.
Well, I guess if she put it up here, she must have seen her there. But see, they gonna flip it and they gonna say we wasn't celebrating the water. We celebrating progress
What progress?
that ain't been made since I left office, and celebrating the people that helped get us started.
That is some of the simple shit I
That's
ever
what
heard
it said
in my
on the
life.
thing, though, Mickey.
Let me stop there. I know,
Mickey,
I know,
that's
not
what
you.
it said. You think I'm making this shit up?
I
That's
know
what
you're not, but that's the BS that they playing with. If you against it, you not for it. How can y'all be sitting up here when you saying allegedly this lady went and got a crib? She got her money and bounced, but I'm pretty sure most of them pastors who did get some money don't live in Flint. Yeah. Can I go on a limb and say that?
I think you can.
That's a fact.
That would be a fact.
FACK, not a FACK.
We're gonna say FACT.
No, FACK. A
Fact.
fact. No, fact. No, with a K.
With a K, it's a fact.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Now you're working with me.
Okay.
Now what I'm saying is, even if the council people went there, they should have been grilling this individual. There's no way you come in there, all these people, as soon as you get your bag, you bounce. But you know why that's going on like that? Because look at the people who brought her in. Can they be trusted now? To me, it's like she came and played with like whoever said it yesterday. She came and out hustled the hustlers. But yet you used the hurt of the people in Flint and got y'all money. And these people, and that's what I'm saying, and y'all think these pastors are really something, man, they show you every day they not nothing.
As you may have heard,
I haven't, but lay it on me.
the city of Flint is nearly done with the court-ordered lead pipe replacement program prompted by our safe drinking water lawsuit brought by the NRDC ACLU of Michigan, Concerned Pastors for Social Action, and Melissa Mays. Please join us for a night of celebrating all the community members who played a critical role in our lawsuit that ultimately forced the city to remove over 10,000 lead service lines. That's what it said. That's what it said. Flint is on the verge of completing the court-ordered pipe replacement program. How do we know? Tanya asked, did they slip her a memo and tell her that we was on the verge of almost being done? And then give it to Dennis? Because Dennis don't know that we almost on the verge of being done.
Terrible.
Please join us for a night recognizing community members who played a critical role in our lawsuit and learn what's next. I know they didn't put AC up there recognizing him for it. Papa May had.
And Mama May had.
And Child Blessed had Child Blessed child that's got his own. I know AC didn't even go. Maybe that wasn't his truck that was in that parking lot. Because I know he didn't go. I know he didn't go.
You know what? We got to see if Mayor Weaver was there. You're right. I ain't going to do a guess. And I'm not for sure because I didn't go in.
Yeah,
I'm not for sure. But if she was, but she was the one who was saying it wasn't right. But if she was there, if any council member
That's
was
what
there,
I said, First Lady Michelle. Wasn't the pipes nearly done when she left office? Hell, this was in 2019. And they was at 90%.
And he on his second term. They just now getting it.
Now you want to? What did you say? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck you celebrating?
Years. He been in there what since 2019, and we at 2025, and now they done.
We know we seen two big old cars. One said Mid Michigan Now 25 Fox 66, and the other one just said Fox 66 25. And we know that them news stations wouldn't have been there unless it was nearly approved. I mean, hell, it made him look pretty damn good.
Weaver was there. Thank you for confirming. Carol Kincaid said Weaver was there, but didn't see council members there. I tell you, them council members were smart.
Good.
Dennis tipped them off. Don't show your ass up there.
Wouldn't be a great thing.
Yeah, don't show you.
I mean, especially when they not giving you any information. Shit, maybe they should have went and got. How do these people know? And when I say these people, I'm naming these groups. How do they know that we are almost done completing the service line replacement and the council don't know? And I'm saying that only because when it was asked by a council person, they didn't know.
Make that make sense, family.
So how does this group have enough information to celebrate something that they say is almost done?
Easy.
But the people that we elected down there at council that sits on the diocese don't know.
Well, JoJo Freeman said these are the attorneys who sued them folks.
I know these are the attorneys who sued them. Who was the attorneys?
Oh no, you see what Mark Hutchinson, right, Miss Hall, and what world is Melissa Mays and Overton making announcements for the city, especially for seniors, serious matters? Where's the mayor and council? This is more water warrior BS. I mean, that wasn't a good look. You just undermined.
It didn't make sense.
And then y'all saying it's complete, and Jed coming here and talking about the water. Are y'all fucking serious, man? And you got, I'm telling you, I'll be over my homeboy crib every day. And you know that once I go over Boone House, then there at least 6 days out of 7 days in a week, I'm at Boone House. Seriously. And I usually, because me being who I am, I goes in and turn on this kitchen sink water just to be like, my dog. My homie, man, he broke out so bad from taking a shower. Man, his skin, man, he had so many red. Boone had to go to the doctor and get a cream from bathing and taking a shower in that water. I told him, man, you better quit doing that. He had like red marks, like looked like he had, on his body. I'm talking about he had to get a cream from that water. This ain't nothing I'm telling you.
Like that water and some soap will burn your damn body.
And Boone real light skinned. You know, he yellow. Man, that brother broke out so messed his skin up. And that's what I'm saying, in the 5th Ward. You been over his house. You see, you know what Boone at.
Yeah.
Like that is terrible.
Yep, he got to go live next time. You can just go over Boone House today and get a jug of water. Like I'm telling y'all, come to council meeting today and talk about the water. It don't make sense what Jed is trying to do. He's up here fighting about this water, and you see he is fighting against a bunch of people.
I should go over there and go over.
He fighting against people that's celebrating that we almost done. He fighting against the government who's saying that the crisis is over. He's fighting against the mayor who don't want him here, who's saying that this crisis is over. And we know the water crisis is not over, y'all. If we don't get up this may be it.
H Spag, good morning, Spag.
This may be it.
No, it's terrible. That's what I'm saying.
This may be it.
Eleanor Wicker said my brother was broke out bad as well. Had to go to a dermatologist. That's what Boone had to get creamed. Like doctor, this stuff is crazy, man. And these people sitting up here acting like this stuff is but that's the news for you.
Yeah. Well, it is council today, like I keep harping about.
And we got another thing. So I got an email. Didn't you get that? Did you want to read that email? Or you want me to read it?
Child, you read it. I get so many emails.
Oh, listen about fires. Now I do got to come on here and get it together because I got an email. When I'm wrong, I make it right. The reason I'm not gonna say it was beefing in the Democratic Party, even though they eat their own, but the reason Dana Nessel did investigation on Jocelyn Benson because 3 people went and filed a complaint.
You said that yesterday.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that on air. I said 3 people because I got the email afterwards. The reason, and like they said, all the rules that the mayor breaking, maybe the Attorney General Dana Nessel might have checked the people when it went and filed a complaint like everybody else did on how they did Jocelyn Benson, Secretary of State. So yeah, she's secretary. Ain't she Secretary of State, Jocelyn Benson?
Cause
Yeah, Secretary of State. Yeah,
staying in that, so she's something else.
yeah. So see what I'm saying now. If you going, so if people telling you they done did this and it ain't been did, that's why probably ain't no complaints been put in. You have to put a complaint in. I'm just telling you what email I got. They said reason the attorney general ain't looked this way because everybody saying they put complaints in, haven't put complaints in.
It's Trevor.
Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Good.
Good. I'd like to hear that you're doing good. A couple key points because I'm playing games with my Europeans and I can't really swap over to type as often, though I am making sure that no one's acting up in chat. Don't worry, I'm not shirking my duties. Anyway, a couple things. We know Swanson ain't going to walk. He's running for governor. If he shows something that big that he is not trusting of an institution, it's going to kill him on the inside. Even if he is elected, they're going to fucking rally against him. It just is what it is. Right? And Weaver, she showed up, according to some folks, that's fine and dandy. But I don't really believe the 99% from her either. I think Flint's water infrastructure is so far back. Honestly, I wouldn't believe if they told me to add 30% done right now.
Right.
And that's from what they promised to do, let alone house lines, let alone business lines. I'm sorry, it just doesn't add up. And then from 2019 to whatever today. Wow, thanks, honey. Anyway, from whatever today till today, something like maybe 10%. It's over 90. It's over 90. We've heard that for so long.
Yeah.
But this is the same city that the EPA has been slapping around and Eagle for not doing its proper paperwork, for not doing its timelines, for not giving adequate, up-to-date reports. And now all of a sudden the EPA turns around and says it's good? Are you kidding me? Hell, they just got slammed by Eagle for not doing proper inventory. Well, who's to say they aren't fudging the paperwork?
Right.
Because remember, that lawsuit said it was up to the city of Flint to administer the repairs. We don't trust the city of Flint with water. We don't trust them with votes. We don't trust them with tax money. So why are we trusting them with paperwork about the water?
Right.
Make it make sense.
I'm sorry. It's not fixed. These things need to be brought up until a third party who is not paid for by the city of Flint.
Or the state
because
of Michigan.
it could always be, oh, I'm paying you, so you're going to tell the people what I tell you to say.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as it's not by the state of Michigan or the city of Flint, a third party comes through and says, yes, we've checked it. Everyone's water is now at safe drinking levels. I'm not talking about coming out of the city line. I'm talking about coming out of your faucet.
Right. That's it right there.
Because there's so much corrosion in those pipes. My last city council meeting, I took a pipe up there that was 50% clogged with corrosion. I guarantee you, from 2013 to today, if you did not change out the pipes inside your house, they look the exact same.
Facts.
And that corrosion still has lead in it. It still has chemicals in it. It still has bacteria growing in it. The reason why sometimes the water comes out clear, but smells like it's underneath, they're trying to kill the stuff that's already inside your house's pipes.
Wow.
See, that's wow.
So, no, until like U of M goes and does, say, 500 houses in the city of Flint and takes directly from the tap, and these are random houses. Don't let the city say which houses, because, well, hell, a lot of city employees or some of the mayor's friends were concerned about their health. They got their stuff paid for already. No. Random houses in all wards done exactly at the same time. Until that comes through, I wouldn't say that water's fixed. I wouldn't believe it. No, we all saw that picture of the Flint decaf coffee. You can't call it water, it's coffee. It looks like mud coming out of someone's faucet. How are you supposed to bathe in that? How are you supposed to cook with that? What happens if your kid gets a cut and you need to wash the cut out? Are you putting that in your kid in the cut? In an open wound? Are you doing that to your kid?
See?
I know I was. These are the realities that the city has to face. Until people actually come face to face with that monster and how horrifying it is to live there, it won't get done.
Right, you see what JoJo said? Yeah.
I got it on the screen.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for taking my call.
No
You
problem.
too,
You too,
Trev.
Trev.
Nah, I'm like what JoJo just said. This
Man,
coming from
see
JoJo.
that?
I have black stuff in my water that writes on the skin, writes on my tub, like leaves black marks like charcoal. I can't use my shower at all without a filter. It's still damaging my family. That's what I keep saying. But they got up on here and on the news and and that's what I'm saying. And I agree with Trevor on this when he's saying about the 90% they talking about. It was 90% of the whole infrastructure that Mayor Weaver had done. It was a strip of pipe I mean, I'm guessing that the concerned pastors and Melissa Mays was worrying about. A piece of pipe, not the whole infrastructure. Even plumbing needed to be did in the houses. This how crazy this stuff is, but we get on here, y'all happy about, like I said, they happy about Melissa Mays. All these people just came up off the hurt of the people.
Remember that store that we was talking about earlier? The guy, he told Jerry Winfrey Carter that he was gonna do something new with the store, blah 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 blah, office space and all of that. He got two of the biggest signs on the side of his store. If you drive down MLK right now, where it says ice cold Bud Light and ice cold Budweiser sold here. Just another damn liquor store. He talked good. He talked a good game to her. John, look at these big ass signs covering the store, dog.
You didn't think that's what it was gonna be? Like Maria Carter said, what about the black rim of muck that pops up on the water line in the toilet? I clean mine daily. Man, they got us living in just unbelievable, unsanitary, and then they want people to pay the water bill. But look at the people that told you not to pay the water bills. And I agree with you, Teresa. Told Melissa Mays one, don't pay your water bill. But she wasn't the only one. And now these people losing their houses.
And Maurice got on
Crazy.
there and begged
You right,
people.
Redale. You right, Real.
Maurice said, if you don't pay but two things, pay your water bill and your property taxes.
And they put these people to us, and that's even with Dr. Weaver when they saying, oh, she did 90%. Do you hear when they saying 90%? People thinking 90% of the whole like the whole lie. Not understanding maybe 90% of maybe 5% of what need to be done because the whole infrastructure.
Like you said, what about the house, the hot water heaters, the washing machines? All of that stuff is messed up. The pipes inside the house, they don't have filters for the showers. You got to go out and buy them. And then the older people, they not changing the filters in the damn filter. They not changing the cartridges. And then they don't fit on like the older homes, they don't fit on the faucets. You got people still drinking and slowly killing themselves with this water. But they go to them same 4 houses, let the water run, and then test it.
I think the people been so confused, been misled, been, even when the lawyers came here, had the people signing up on the cases all together as class action, and they should never did that. Every resident should have had their own lawyer.
So real quick before we move on to that city agenda for tonight, it said the hand recount will start at 9 a.m. on Thursday, May 22nd, and will take place in the basement of the Genesee County Administration Building, 1001 Beach Street in downtown Flint. All candidates in the race and their representatives can attend to observe and make challenges to specific ballots, according to County Clerk Register Dominique Clemens. Members of the public can also attend and observe the recount from a public viewing area, but they will not be permitted on the floor of the recount area, Clemens said in an announcement. During a recount, candidates and their representatives can check the work of the recount clerks and are allowed to observe each ballot as it is called, take notes, and challenge the tabulation of any ballot. The Board of Canvassers, again, that's that Michelle Ryder, Sharon Reeves on the Democratic side, and the two other people on the Republican side. The Board of Canvassers must rule on all challenges before the conclusion of the recount, according to the state of Michigan's recount manual.
But ain't Sharon Reeves cool with the state rep?
Yes, she is. That's her best friend.
And I mean, see that right there. That's that FBI's friends, brothers, and in-laws.
You don't think that she can separate personal from
Hell
professional?
no, ain't none of them can separate personal. You keep believing that BS.
I asked you a
I'm
question.
just telling you, when Murdoch whooped Eric May's ass, did the mayor not separate? Did he not separate? He put. I'm not. Listen, this is a fact. This is stuff that's out here.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, but didn't they make the news? Then they try to embarrass Eric Mays?
Yeah,
Why he went
yes.
professional then? But then when them state boys grabbed Murdoch's ass, he cut ties. I'm just saying, watch how people play these games now.
I hear you.
I remember Murdoch being that city council when he was like, "You a lie." I'm just saying, I just watch how people move. Now, I remember all of that, but here we are.
Right.
Here we are. I'm just saying. I'm watching how people move on Facebook. I remember when he called in on the bump one day.
Yeah.
See, I'm watching the games that people play. That's why I don't like that. I'm like my Reese, them fair weather friends. I can never do it.
That's that family stuff. You shouldn't get in family stuff anyway.
No. It's not blood. Let me tell you, when people say family, you blood related. I don't care about nobody if you married in, because you know when you divorce out, they had a new man in, and that'll be, you know how that game play.
That part.
So let's don't play that. You know, money talks and bullshit walks. These how people roll around here. If you back on the payroll, how you doing, my man? You know, that's how they play. A few dollars, but they be back friends. So you think I would deal with these people?
Okay. The special general election on August 5th has the potential to shift the new balance of power on the Flint Council, which has been deadlocked 4-4 over several issues since Murphy's death. Johnson was the preferred candidate of Mayor Sheldon Neely, who appointed her as the third ward ambassador to temporarily fill the void of the ward having no representation on the council. I didn't see anything about Linda Boosin there. Although the city charter calls for the council to temporarily fill such a vacancy with an interim council member until an election can be held, council members have been unable to agree on a replacement. The last election recounts in the county occurred last August in the races for supervisor in Argentine and Mount Morris townships. Those recounts did not result in a change in the outcome of either race. What do you think will happen tomorrow?
We're gonna find out. And good morning, Miss Tia Harris. Like, listen, look what she said. I put it up on here because you was already reading. She said, great morning. Just tapped in about the last 10 minutes of the show. And Mickey, you might be onto something regarding complaints not making it to the Attorney General. I'm just telling you. And I just got an email. You want to read the email? It said EPA abandoning Flint is gaslighting and slapping the face with local and state officials eager to turn the page and perpetuating
Words are hard.
Yeah, it is. Perpetuate a known lie. Residents are still under order to filter the water. It's discolored, it stinks, and it's full of disease, causing contaminants, chemicals, and bacteria. The hyper-focus on lead levels is a red herring. Nobody in Flint is drinking tap water. The entire system and water plant is crumbling, and the plant has no management. And they put an article with it. Winter's got it. She'll put it in her group. But that's what I'm saying. When we getting these emails, how they playing the game. They is trying to put this thing to sleep, saying the water fixed. That's why you had your governor going on a different platforms. And if you notice, she went to the Breakfast Club It's really a black platform.
Absolutely.
Even though it's on iHeartRadio, it's a black platform. They know this Flint is a majority black city. Why you think they got the certain ways how they moving around here to convince the people the water is fixed? This the madness that's going on, but ain't nobody saying nothing about
But
that.
see, that's how low they think of us. That's how low they think of us. Like the black folks, they gonna listen to the stars. They look at them like as being they role models and they guys. And so we gonna go tell Charlemagne and a couple rappers, that the water is
Who
good,
not
and
going
we gonna believe them.
and who not gonna hold her accountable? Going push back on her and say, "Well, I'm hearing that the water not fixed in Flint."
That was an insult when
Yeah,
she
but
did
but
that.
but these but goes back to what Malcolm X said back in the day. They send basketball players, comedians. These are our fighters. These are intellectual people that they sending out there to the world. You know what I'm saying? We know you bought and paid for. We already seen that with Terry Crews. He was scared to say something when a big time executive grabbed him, felt him up. He didn't want to say nothing because he was worrying about a job. But it shows you on every level that people can play with your job.
Right.
And people what they gonna do, listen, rule number one is self-preservation. I got that word together.
Sister Taliba, she gonna talk more about that idol worship on Thursday. Well, let's get into
Let's get to it.
to this agenda. This agenda that we have for today, 5 o'clock. Please, everybody, under the sound of my voice. So you ain't got to wonder. You ain't got to look on here. You ain't got to do nothing.
And I want to say this
Go
while you
ahead.
going that. And Melissa Mays was the main woman said who gave her the hardest fight was the A for it. Hardest fight. Soon as she got her money, what she do? Dipped. Boy, I tell you, played in our face.
She didn't keep
boy.
fighting,
Shotty
did she?
Shire, good morning. No, she didn't. They idol worship these pastors. You see, Chris Martin got out here. He had about 8 people. They was about to go talking about how they was gangsters at one time in life. Said, I've been saved by Jesus. If you have, how can you go
Who
back?
said he was a gangster?
It was a couple of them. I'm from the streets.
Chris Martin?
Nah, it wasn't Chris Martin. It was them goons he
Oh.
sent out there. They went to forgetting they was church people. But if you were saved by Jesus, you will forget the way of the old. And you would have whooped them in the way Jesus would have whooped them. You see how people they still have one foot in the streets and one foot in the church, but really they have a pinky toe in the church and have 99% of their body in the streets. But they be so holy.
You right, they be holy. Well, today our finance committee meeting, still Judy Priestley is down here as the chairperson.
Diabolical.
So you already know the roll call, reading of disorderly persons, request for public agenda changes, the shit they forgot to do the last meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Public comment, council response, consent agenda, and then we get to the resolutions.
How many resolutions we got?
Well, Mickey, we got a few.
So you think 3 hours or 6 hours?
I'm just gonna read them, and I'm just gonna let you be the judge and let me know if you think it's gonna be a long discussion, if it's still gonna pass to council. So the first one is prevailing wage standards, city-funded construction projects. The one where they wanted to change the standards on one project, and then it said, "Why don't you do it across the board?" So, facts, Mark.
I sure will.
So, do you think that? What you think about that?
Gonna pass. I'm playing. Somebody gonna be that fifth vote. Oh no, Miss T. Here you go. I got you, Miss T. She said in April 2024, Dr. Bajoni was supposed to submit a complaint that I participated into the Attorney General and never heard back from it. Doc, report to the lector.
To the lector, Dr. Padroni, did he went around council and got signatures? Remember?
Yeah,
He had the.
That goes back to that email I got. They say the reason that's why I came on back on here. I'm a man. Apologize, I was wrong. And the person that sent me the email, I wish I'd have got it early when we was on the show, but I got it afterward. And it has why Dana Nessel, came at the Jocelyn Benson. because 3 people, they got their names on there.
But he had more than 3 people.
No, but I'm saying these people put why they did the complaint, and it was like everything, all the stuff the mayor done been doing. I don't want to put it out there because he know if I put it out there, then he might try to clean up what he doing. But all these complaints that he did, that they like what they said Jocelyn Benson did was an honest mistake. It is a quinky
But
dink.
they still investigating.
But people put the complaint in on this mayor. Ain't no complaints been put in.
Dr. Patel, I keep calling him Doctor. Mr. Patel came right on here and told us months ago, pay attention because all of the people that you think of going to the FBI, they are not going and making complaints.
That's what I got from that email. It said it's like it
all
ain't complaint. Said
they
waiting to come up here.
They are lying to you.
Yeah.
They are not going and complaining to the
Tia Harris said Winters he got signatures from the residents that participated in the complaint. And I'm just telling you, I got the email. Ain't no complaints been put down.
Watch who you talk to. These people cannot be trusted. That's what Dr. Patel be telling you. Mr. Patel.
Yeah. I'm looking at what Maria Carter says. A podium is a raised platform where someone stands to speak or conduct, while a lectern is a stand or a platform with a slanted top used for holding notes or a manuscript while speaking. Well, you know, them people ain't never been that smart. That's why this mayor getting everything he want. Got him saying the lector.
She said a slanted top.
Yeah.
That kind of look like Liddell wig.
Yeah. That's why when you see certain things that's going on, I do agree with Winter. Do people really want this changed? That's like with the Melissa Mays. Hell yeah, I'm mad about it. When I think about the games that was played and all these same people that was over there, they celebrating it. I mean, they did a celebration. Man, y'all celebrated that y'all got paid. What about the people being whole? It seemed like to me they was only about theyself. They was never about nobody else. They was about theyself. That's this whole thing to me. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I sat up there and recorded that woman for a whole month, courtesy of the last administration. And they wonder why I'm going to keep taking shots at them. That's why I can never sit down with some of these people again. I get it. Until we can clean this up, I'm not sitting down with, hey, listen, we'll see how we get there. But it's been in their hand for 11 years, and you see where you at. But the reason it's been going on, because somebody been sabotaging it.
Lumi, no, they not any kin.
No, Melissa, no, they ain't no kin. I like what the other person said. Don't let her skin complexion fool y'all. She's a hustler. Allegedly. that wasn't me saying it. That was the person put it in the chat. That's what I'm saying, man. These people, while y'all seeing the beef, reason this beef going on is about the monies. A lot of people got, maybe the past administration might have thought they was going to get their hands on the monies. And this man got to keep his hands on the monies. All this is about the monies. I'm just saying
I ain't even got to the second resolution yet.
Go ahead. Just saying it's the monies. It's the monies game. Okay,
so the first one is the wage study. The second one is the reallocation of ARPA funds, youth job training.
I pray it don't pass, but that's probably going to pass.
They still don't have the names of the 5 to 7 nonprofits down here. But they want $225,000.
Why is they steady trying to get this money away?
Because Shelley said that the kids be coming down there to look for jobs before they go to Walmart.
Well, they need to go to Walmart. Kids, the city hall is closed for getting money.
Just go to Walmart.
Just got to go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. It's better to go to Walmart. I know y'all youngins don't understand this, but right now y'all got some heathens that's messing this money off, and it's not hitting the right mark.
Well, you know what, Dennis, if you're watching or anybody that's on here related to Dennis, that may be able to slide him or either some of his constituents, Tay, that may be able to get this message to Dennis.
Get the message.
Even if they can't tell him the 5 to 7 nonprofits from this year.
Uh-oh.
How about you tell us who got the money last year? Then we can kind of make an assumption.
What you gonna do this year? Uh-oh, you doing some little Nostradamus stuff, huh?
A little thinking,
Because you look at the past.
Right.
to predict the future.
There you go, man.
See, now you working. Now I think the Kundalini done kicked in.
Hot damn.
You done found your Kundalini.
Hot damn.
She done found her Kundalini.
Hot damn, Mickey.
It only took down there 50 years for you finally to tap into the Kundalini.
Well, Mickey, hopefully we may get that answer. He may send Mr. Moore down there to say, I have to get back to you on that.
See. Now this was making my email sounding even more clear, and it's coming from Tia Harris. Good morning. If I didn't say it the first time, good morning.
Said it twice to her already.
She said, to be clear, when I filed my own complaint at the state level about a civil issue I had with a major hospital, we ain't gonna put the hospital name out there, my complaint was addressed. Now I don't know what else to tell nobody. Now that email, she proving the point with the email. That email I got said ain't nobody put no complaints in.
When I had a complaint with a state agency myself, it was addressed. Sometimes maybe the paper didn't get turned in. I mean, it's happened in the past.
Well, this is what
Let me
Woodrow
keep
said.
reading the resolutions. Keep
going,
on,
but
keep
Woodrow
going.
says, so the mayor has speaking point. That's why they keep bringing it up. R.E. youth jobs. They disclosed it last year already. So, I mean.
So the next one is the adoption of the master fee schedule. So they want to implement and collect the attached user fees. I haven't even got to that page yet.
I wouldn't pass nothing.
Then the next one.
Let's go.
Street lights.
Then they pay for that already.
That's what Jerry asked
them
I'll tell meetings ago.
Yeah, I ain't going to tell consumer policy. They can come down and tell me where that money went the first time. You ain't getting none. The city already have dark, so we just be dark now.
The amount to be assessed will be adjusted annually to reflect the projected cost for the operational maintenance and improvement costs and the number of property owners, and further resolving that the cost per parcel for the July 2025 tax bill will be set at $72.18 per parcel.
Did you see this right here? I put it on the screen from Lasagna Larry, making a whole lot of sense. No kid should be there doing school hours, so what time they coming down to his office unless they calling him on his personal phone or leaving a message? Just a thought. Because you said them kids was coming down and asking for jobs, right?
That's what Shelly said.
Them kids should be in school doing, when they open, unless them kids skipping. Now, if they skipping, I don't think they want to work.
Well, Shelly had said like the people who was over the programs, they didn't want to commit to, like they didn't want to put in for money from the city of Flint, and the city of Flint was gonna get the money. Like they would be wasting their time.
If it was Chris Martin who been getting money, so he didn't want to come down there and have to explain. I'm just saying. But would it be I'm just saying, throwing that out there. Chris Martin don't feel like he got to come down there. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Well, he still got his money last year for his summer youth jobs on the first day of school.
So they been
the first day of school.
Elevate. Good morning to you.
On the first day of school.
Right, that's what I'm saying. School was over, so money from last year he can use this year.
Maybe they was reimbursing him. Maybe he used his own money for last year if he
had. He don't look like the type of ninja that'll use his own money. I'm just telling you.
Child, I don't know. All I know, he got his money last year on the first day of school.
Ain't he getting $5,000 for that little thing up there? They saying, because that's what I keep hearing people saying. I said, I ain't gonna lie. I heard the councilwoman say it.
You heard the councilwoman say he got paid for the 5G tower?
Yeah, say he get $5,000 a month allegedly. I don't know. I'm just
allegedly.
saying.
I mean, I don't know.
When her and Liddell when they was going at each other, when they was out there, I felt like they was out there. Woo, that was a good spiritual warfare.
They be swinging.
They get in the mud with each other. I don't like you, and I don't like you. They be crashing out up on that.
Carolyn Hendricks said, we already paying for street lights. I know, but they want to pay y'all. They want to replace them again with LED 2.0 lights, I guess. See? Because Jerry said, wait a minute. She said, I may forget some things. She said, but I know we paid for this on the last council.
Now check this out right here. Now this is my
What
family.
the real seductive
This what
say?
my family said. She said, man, the last time I was in Flint, I rode from my brother's house who lived on Shamrock to my sister's house who lived on Brownell. It was so effed up. It was so effing dark. I was scared. It's the city.
And I believe you.
The city already dark.
Shit, it be dark as
That's what I'm
hell.
trying to tell you. It's like, but you know.
Well, it was, listen, we were whatever street, what street was we on yesterday? It was dark in the daytime. What street was that we was on yesterday, Mickey?
Oh, that was over there by Christ Fellowship.
Avenue A, back up in there, like Baker, whatever that street was up in there. It was scary.
I'm trying to.
And it was blocks of houses that
need to be towed down.
I was trying to fix it up a little bit better.
Was it Orange? Because remember I said Orion. You was like, that's Orange Street.
Orange.
Oh my God! From Dayton back to what's that, Hamilton? Terrible.
It looked like a whole haunted facility. And it's like it ain't even started, like the grass ain't even started growing and the shit already 5 feet high.
It's crazy.
It's like Mickey said, look, it's a house back up in there. Like
it's covered up in trees.
Like it was like that was one part we had never covered before.
Facts, Lasagna.
And we don't want to go back.
Yeah, it looked like something out of, like I said, I was watching Escape from New York, or I was watching Mad Max in the Thunderdome. I'm telling you, it's like one of these sci-fi movies. Like you get caught out, or like what's the other one called? Hunger Games. That's how I feel like we playing here, the Hunger Games.
Well, speaking of being hungry,
come on.
So they done told y'all they want to approve the master fee schedule.
Yep.
July 1st, the street lights assessment.
Uh-huh.
Now the next one, they said, oh, what the hell is this flying? The next one, they said user fee for municipal solid waste cost.
They're raising that garbage contract.
And resolving effectively July 1st, 2025, the user fee shall be $202.56 to be charged to the residential and multifamily dwellings up to 4 units, and the charge shall be calculated on the number of units, and the charge shall be placed on the July 2025 tax bill. And further resolving that commercial industry properties will not be charged as they do not receive waste collection services from the city. And further resolving that all funds shall be used exclusively for the purposes intended. The city's garbage collection special revenue fund.
They finna tax that. What's the next one?
So the next one is the 2020. Hey, Dennis, if you're out there, you're going to love this one, buddy. The next one is the 2025 operating millage, City of Flint Downtown Development Authority District. Resolution resolving that the City Council of the City of Flint adopts the levy of 1.8806 mills for the issuing of fiscal year 2025-2026 Downtown Development Authority operating budget. What I just read? Do that mean that they want to pass some millage to give them some money? What the hell did I just read? That's what it sounds like. Because I read something, but I don't know nothing about these levies and mills and all of this. So what did I just read, y'all? I'm waiting for Trevor to call and tell me what I just read.
A bunch of nothings.
And so the next one is the 2025 operating millage, City of Flint taxable valuation of real and personal property. Resolution resolving that there should be levied against every dollar of all taxable property appearing on the 2024 assessment rolls of the City of Flint through the constitutional and statutory processes of county and state equalization, a total of 19 10/100 mills, of which 7 50/100 mills shall be for general. I don't know what the hell this is.
Well, shouldn't nothing be passing. I don't think it's, that I know of. I have to wait till Dennis get there.
All of these mills and stuff, what is this?
They feeding the whole city, huh?
The Carrollton says Okay, so Carol, we on the same page. It sounds like they seeking additional taxation.
And it
That
is.
sounds like a little Trumpish.
And it is.
How can what Carol said? Well, how can they forgive taxes like that?
Right.
Uh, and they asking the poor to fill out if they pass that verbiage. Yes, this is a tax for the DDA. Questions: did council ever get a copy of the DDA budget?
Hey man,
Nope.
tax.
Nope. That's why I was saying, Dennis, you gonna love this one. I thought that's what I was
And
reading.
they gonna
Mark.
give them a chance again at DDA.
They gonna give them some tax money.
Shit.
Tax. They gonna put some millage tax it on your taxes.
Not how that last lady partied and blew money. Ain't no way in hell that'll be going down.
And they said last year, you don't need to see our budget. Just give us the $500,000, which they did,
Yep.
and they gave us some fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this time they may give us some fireworks and 2 food trucks.
Anything possible.
And then the next one, they want to adopt the fiscal year 2026 City of Flint budget.
Impossible.
Impossible.
I wouldn't pass. First of all, you got to cut that mayor far as well, his office $1 million. Gone, buddy. You won't be getting that. You won't get him no more $1 million for your office up under blight. Cancel that. It'll trim the fat. And also all that 75 or 74,000 have to go to council. I'll put it down to 50 cents.
We think over 200 of y'all are still hanging on here with us while we went over a little bit today. Read this.
I'll put it under 50 cents. Go ahead.
So then after that budget that you don't think it's gonna pass.
I know it's gonna pass, but it would pass with some amendments.
It's going. They always pass without amendments. And then the next one is a change order for lead abatement services. And then this one's for the abatement of 6 unsafe lead hazard homes. That's another resolution. And then the next resolution is this that one place on Hill Road I seen. La Fontaine Automotive Group. They want to purchase 5 trucks for the sewer department. They want to get 2 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 double cab long box 4-wheel drive trucks.
Well,
Shit.
who trying to ride that on the
Hell
mayor?
yeah. No,
Why
this for
this
is for the trucks. This for the sewer department. They about to, cause they be out there working. They need some new trucks.
And don't forget the tree removal fund they got.
And then they want 1 2024 Chevrolet 1-ton easy dump truck. And 2 2025 Chevrolet 1-ton easy dump trucks in the amount of $327,831.
Who he know own that car lot?
But they trading in 2 vehicles.
Who they know own that car lot?
This is for dump trucks.
Yeah, but who they have to go get it from a dealership? Who they know own that dealership?
I don't know.
Bumpers. Can you have that for us tomorrow?
And then the next one is they got a contract with Dell Marketing, 3-year Microsoft licensing renewal. Okay, so I thought they was on Google at the city of Flint.
They switch like we didn't switch. They switch.
So I thought y'all was on Google downtown.
They changed.
And then that's adjournment for that.
That's adjournment. It's another one.
Hell yeah, it's another one. We got 3 meetings tonight. What you talking about?
I gotta go.
What you mean you gotta go?
You gotta run. Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, but they reallocation for summer youth job training, background or proposed action. See, this be the stuff that comes on after.
Nah, I wouldn't pass nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We should be done.
Oh, so these the ones. Wait a minute, Mickey. The program received 171 applicants, but the funding received only allowed the city to employ 91 youth jobs. So these are the people who got it last year. I got it right here, Mickey. Latinx, North Flint Neighborhood Action Council, Cathedral of Faith. Let me read the whole thing. Latinx Technology and Community Center. They got it for community cleanup projects. The North Flint Neighborhood Action Council got it for community cleanup projects. Cathedral of Faith got it for child care services. And the Department of Public Works got it for various city jobs. They had kids working?
They said that.
And the McCree Theater got it for plays and stagecraft. The Flint Community Water Lab got it for water testing and science projects.
Damn.
And Faith Foundation got it for various tasks and acted as the program's fiduciary.
Who was Faith Foundation?
The one who got the 200,000, Angela Lotz, and then the one who nearly Cynthia Neely, State Rep Neely, just put in for some more money.
That 25 million.
That's yes, which I don't think that was her, but she has some hundreds of thousands wrapped up in that. But she was she was the program's fiduciary last year, and she just performed various tasks. So the youth participants last year, they earned $11 an hour while working 29 hours per week.
Unbelievable.
The Department of Public Works utilized their youth in various ways to improve the viability of fire hydrant in neighborhoods by painting them the different color codes. Oh, they what? Fire hydrants. They sure spelled that wrong, or maybe I'm saying it wrong. What each color meant. The McCree Theater gave youth an insight to theater and various career opportunities such as fine arts. Latinx provided cultural experience that combined cleanup. The Neighborhood Something Coalition provided history with their cleanup projects around the Sylvester Room Empowerment Village building and original use in the street names and significance. They taught them about street names. And the Water Lab youth learned about science and career opportunities that it produces. They learned about water testing in the Flint water crisis, and Faith Foundation placed their youth in various businesses to learn job skills, business etiquette, and stuff. And Cathedral of Faith taught the importance of faith and confidence when navigating through life experience through cleanup and mentorship.
When you say Cathedral of Faith, is that Chris Martin?
Uh-huh.
So he back up for some more money?
No, Mickey, those were the people who I'm
So he
gonna
back up for
say
some
he
more
gonna
money.
I'm gonna say he on the list
So he on the list to
again,
get
but
some more
he
money?
was the one who got it last year.
Shit, you might as well.
And then the next meeting, real quick, the legislative committee, that was they just got an ordinance. They want to go through community benefits agreement ordinance. And then after that one, we got the governmental ops, and that person is vacant. And again, you got two things on that. The appointment for the Hurley Board of Managers, Dr. K. Ahmed. I don't understand how that's not passing. And then Uncle Phil's Adventures. Damn it, Uncle Phil, the next damn fundraiser gonna be up next year by the time they give you the gaming license this year. Lumi, what's your question so we can get up out of here? Or are we done?
Lumi, Ms. Lumi answer this question. Does it have an amount given to each? No, do it have amounts what was given to each person on there? That's what Woodrow said.
Oh, from the I don't know. I'm gonna post it on Reboot, and matter of fact, I'm gonna post them on Reboot right now. And y'all can go in there and look at the whole agenda thing. Like it be the papers behind the agenda that be giving you all the information. Probably got the master fee schedule and everything up there. Mickey took off his headphones. He tired today. He like, okay, we got to do this later, and you gonna be late. Let's go. I'm ready to go, Mickey. Come on.
Ain't no Lumi with his question.
Look, Lumi gonna have to save his question for tomorrow. As slow as he typing now, Lumi. Damn, it's time to go now, Loomies.
Leave my good brother alone. You don't rush greatness.
Okay, well, you gonna sit here and wait for his ass.
Be patient for the question because it might be for you.
It might be. I'll sit here, Lumi. I'm
trying to figure out when I can get me something to eat. I'm hungry.
Always
And I
home.
went to sleep. When I left, I went home and went to bed. I didn't even get nothing to eat. And I doubt if I go there now, some food in there.
Did it come up there yet?
I'm still waiting.
He said he put it up.
Oh, Lumi, you put it up? Where you put
Lumi,
it
you
up
had us waiting 20 minutes to ask, is Clarissa Shields a Neely supporter? You know what? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I think she likes both of them the same. If you ask me, I don't know her.
Yeah, I think she cool with him. She ain't. I don't think Carissa. She ain't
I don't.
in that. She
I've
ain't in
never
this
said. I've
politics
never
stuff.
heard her say anything
I
about.
think she cool with both parties. Who I think she just cool.
To be honest, I can't speak on it. Well, that's it. We
That's
waited.
it.
That's what Lumi.
Oh, Carl Lewis said yes, she is. He answered it. I didn't know. Unc said yes, she is. Well, from the words of Unc, I don't know.
That's from the words of Uncle Carl.
But we'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all later on, family. We out this thing. I'm hungry. Peace.